Siphinda sikwamkele enkqubeni usabukele Kids News. Ulwaphulo mthetho olujoliswe ebantwaneni kweli luyaqhubeka. Eyona nto ebuhlungu ke mbukele kokuba abantwana basetyenziswa njengamaxhoba nabenzi bobubi. Kodwa ke ingaba mhlawumbi ubuyazi ukuba abantu abatsha bangancedisa kulo lwaphulo mthetho. Hayi ke iqela elitsha labawufunda lenza loo nto kanye babizwa nge-Junior National Commissioners. Yaye bathatha amanyathelo ingakumbi ezikolweni. Abestudio ke siniphathele uDineo Manzini ovela ku-SAPS kunye no-Felistas Hamba osixelela banzi ngale project. Guys, welcome to Kids News and thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Okay, let's get into it. Like, Dineo, what created the need for the Junior National Commissioner project?
Okay, I think it will be correct to say that there was an urgent need for this project, especially based on the kind of violence that is happening within our schools at the moment. So the main purpose was for the SAPS to have a relationship with school learners, specifically create safety ambassadors within school, as that allows a peer-to-peer education and also strengthen the protocol between the SAPS and the Department of Basic Education.
What crimes are being committed against children that currently need like urgent attention?
It goes without saying, substance abuse, especially the distribution of substance abuse within schools, theft. The recent one which happened, which was quite scary, was kidnapping. So those are the crimes that really needs attention at the moment within schools.
Felistas, congratulations. You served as the provincial junior commissioner for Gauteng, and now you've become the national junior commissioner. So what does your new role entail?
Oh, thank you so much for having me today. Yes, I was serving as the Junior Provincial Commissioner of Gauteng, and now I am the Junior National Commissioner of the South African Police Service, meaning that I have a mandate to oversee all the schools that are in our province and our country as a whole. So my duties as a Junior National Commissioner is to just prevent crime that is taking place in our schools.
So what social concerns prompted the desire for you to become the National Junior Commissioner?
Basically, my father was a police officer. Therefore, he very much inspired me to become a junior commissioner, since this competition has to do with young people getting involved, stopping crime that is taking place in our schools. Therefore, when it came to our school as a competition, I was more interested to participate so that I can be a voice to the voiceless out there in our country.
Okay, so sisters, Dineo, children are often tempted and lured into the world of crime, and they're sometimes used as thieves and sometimes as drug distributors, you know. Why them, and what can they be taught to ensure that they avoid being used for such criminal activities?
I think we must also just start by saying that it takes a nation to build a child, and parents as individuals should take responsibilities of teaching their children basic safety tips from home, and then also such safety tips should also be part of school curriculum. They should be taught also at school basis on basic safety tips. Yes.
Okay, so I just want to throw this in. What about parents that are aware of what their kids are doing and they say, this is the only way we can put food on the table? So I'm aware of what my child is doing, but what can I do because I can't get a job? How can you help such kids?
Remember that it is a crime not to report a crime. That's the first thing that we need to understand. It's a crime not to report a crime.
So, like, okay, what are some of the important things that can be introduced in schools to ensure a safe environment for our kids?
Okay, going back to the Junior Commissioner project, because the Junior Commissioner, remember that its mandate is that Abu Felistas, they become the safety ambassadors. And then we remember that there's a protocol that is signed between the Department of Basic Education and the South African Police Service in 2015, strengthening issues of safety within schools and making sure that peer-to-peer education take place within schools.
Felistas, we've seen recent reports about kids getting snatched, kidnapped, and killed. In such instances, what steps do you guys then take, you know, to help?
Honestly saying, as junior commissioners and having our mentors and people within the South African Police Services that mentor us on issues that are affecting young people, we go to the schools and educate learners about current issues that are taking us as learners. We tend to have dialogues in our schools. We have debates, and this type of things help us as children and as junior commissioners to engage with other learners in our country.
Okay. So that this project also like develops young people and brings about change.
Yes.
So how do young people, young South African people, holistically like benefit from such initiatives?
From status, it does not only benefit an individual, it also benefits children within a specific or a school. Because what we do, we want to make sure that we instill leadership skills from an early age. You know, there's a Tswana saying that says, you know, meaning that it's best to train a child from an early childhood. And in that way, we make sure that we take them out of reach of criminals at a very early age by teaching them how safety measures from early stages.
So is that why your commissioners are chosen from grade 8 to grade 10?
Yes, that is why. And also because we take education very seriously. Reason being also from grade 8 to grade 10 is to make sure that we do not interfere also with the school curriculum.
Okay.
Yes.
Felistas, we allow like big cops to handle the big crimes and stuff. So which crimes do you guys address, and where else do you guys go to influence young people and stuff?
Basically, as junior commissioners in provinces as well as the national team, we are involved with the crime that is taking place within the learning environment, the youth that are in the learning environment. We tend to go to their schools, and in my school, I tend to talk to the learners, have school talks in our schools, and that is basically what we do as junior commissioners.
Is this something you want to pursue after matric, or what else? Or do you have something else in mind?
I have something else in mind. I would like to become a medical doctor, but then looking forward, I'll just look into things. If forensic scientists can be applicable to, I can go for it too.
So says, what can young and old get more information about this project?
Obviously on the SAPS website at www.saps.gov.za. Yes.
Okay, in closing, what advice can you give to other children, you know, to become crime ambassadors for their communities?
The first step is that it starts at home and then goes to your school, and then obviously it broadens to your community at large. And then be vigilant, you know, as a student, be vigilant. And then whatever that is uneasy, report it. And above it all, within the schools also teach safety tips.
Yeah. Guys, unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today. This was a very insightful conversation, and we wish you all the best with the projects and stuff.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.